Yeah, we're starting. I'm about to get things going. Oof. Yeah. Did you get your nap out? Well, no, you can. I can do this alone if you need. I'll leave it up to you. At the very least. Well, I'm not quite myself either. It's not just for the thumbnail joke. It's you got a bit of a headache. We won't go past 10:30. We'll keep it about normal. But if we need to call it early, we will. You ever get that? It's kind of random. You had one last night? Okay. Maybe it's something we ate or something. It's a little odd. We should be live now. Alright, let's see if we're live. I'm going to switch back over now. Yo! Hello, folks. Hello, we should be on now. Alright, let's not waste any time, let's get started. This stream will probably not be as long as our normal ones. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. How you doing? Well, as the title says, I'm a little off color. I'm a little out of it today.
I
mean, just look at me. I tried making my avatar today, and it doesn't look a thing like me.
And it's working on that.
Like if you look at my thumbnail, you can obviously tell. Like I couldn't make myself look like myself today. Like that's how out of it I am. Come on.
So we found someone to stand in.
I loved this. What story? What story are you talking about, Assassin? I mean, I'm glad you loved the story. I just don't know.
Official story.
The what story?
I said the official story.
The official story. That's like better than the old story. I heard an old story. Have you heard of that Moulin Rouge thing that they're doing, like this play thing?
I don't really care about the Moulin Rouge.
Good. You're a man of culture and taste.
I'll rephrase that for you. I'm a man. Now, anyway.
Submerged? Do you like that? I'm glad people actually watched that video. I thought for sure no one was going to give a darn.
Did you hear Pixar fired 20% of its staff?
What?
Pixar fired 20% of its staff.
I did not hear that. That's surprising.
Is it a fire or a layoff?
Probably a layoff. Raven's playing For Honor. Meanwhile, I'm here starting 7 Deadly Sins and Knights of Britannia. Now, here's the thing. You say 7 Deadly Sins, which makes me think anime, but then you say Knights of Britannia, which makes me think Warhammer.
Archers and 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, okay.
And then if it was Britannia, then Warhammer would be Plutonium. And you would be having long good.
Hey Raven, I'm eating dinner and saw your stream. Quick question: what do you think the Viking hero will be or do? The Viking hero is very obviously going to try to get revenge. Like I think that's pretty obvious. I think the Viking hero will be a woman because they're going to follow their pattern. You know,
they will not.
Like because every year they do the same thing. They release one male, one female. So this is Ocelot was our male. We're obviously going to get a woman. As for who they are, I can't say for sure. It could go a lot of ways. I've heard a lot of good theories, like Kevin Roos. It was one that would be awesome. Rengian Guard. I still think that Griffin fits that a bit better, but I mean, anything's possible. Honestly, it's just hard to call right now.
Slavic.
Yeah, Slavic would actually. I'd love a Russian. Like, let's get us a Russian in there, you know? I'm waiting for AC Valhalla. We can keep waiting. Saying Rolling Stones points black colored more I wanted to. Yeah, Aaron, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. I thought you'd get a kick out of the thumbnail, Aaron. Y'all get snow or rain down there, and that's rain. We got rain. We don't see snow all that often. Oh crap!
Not like it. We are at the bottom tip of South Carolina. We're pretty much like tropical the way they classify it. So we get rain. We get snow probably once every 10 years. Even where we grew up, it was like once every 4. You want snow in South Carolina, you gotta go to the Atlas.
Oh, good. Good work. Thank you. Crap! Oh, I thought I killed him, dang it. I thought I got him over the ledge. Wait, did I? He's not there. I got him over the ledge. No, I didn't. I thought I did. Damn, that would have been cool.
Side question, does anyone know how to fix a phone when it doesn't want to turn on, it doesn't charge, and doesn't know what to do? My friend, you have a brick.
You have a brick. You're lucky, Raven, you get very little snow. What the? Did a minion hit? What's this minion? A wild minion appeared!
You lost, buddy.
A bot? Did that warlord quit? And he's gone!
How could this
Happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. But yeah, that was weird. Just the warlord quit, was replaced with a bot. I fight the bot, it disappears.
Wonders never seen.
I need to stop fainting into a guard break automatically.
Really cold here in Colorado. Good skiing places.
Ooh, good parry.
And sometimes you get them to Colorado. I know you guys really get snow down there on Carolina towards the border. I was asking because the storm they have one yeah, the conditions were worse Tuesday, but like they were saying we were going to get a repeat of Tuesday, and it did not happen. The weatherman got it wrong. General, I've been promoted again.
I like playing Steven. Steven is a very fun character. A lot of people get on me like, why don't you ever play male characters? I'm like, this is Steven. I feel like that should be a meme name. So what's your name?
Damn. Does anyone have to pay for repairs? I'll tell you what, take it to like one of those cheap farm repair shops, let them look at it, and they can tell you if it's worth it.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Otherwise, you can do the cheap thing after that, buy a phone on Amazon, trade it, change out the SIM card to make sure your phone provider has it.
Oh no, we're gonna lose. Hey!
You lost, so
Time to retake it. Hey! There, Drew. Hey, can you do a video analysis on the latest season, how to train your dragon?
Well, the thing is, I never watched How to Train Your Dragon, so...
What's really surreal is I read the books, and the books are nothing like the movies. And I recognize that the books are better. I mean, I recognize the movie. This is one of the few occurrences where the movies are better than the books.
Well, the movies were telling a narrative. The books were like a actual encyclopedia or journal.
It wasn't even an encyclopedia. It was like a little kid's story. That's all it was. I read them in middle school.
All right.
Here, if you turn down your game volume, it's getting really hard to hear. Ready to say something.
I'm here. Let me try turning it down.
They can hear you fine, it's me. It's the issue.
Okay, well, still, I need to turn it down anyway.
Oh, no. Like, this is one of the few instances, I mean, where the books were not as good as the movie. Because the movie got something a little bit more creative. took more creative liberties.
I'm gonna go to C. That news is actually playing way better than me, so I'm gonna leave her alone. Hey Raven, why did you name him Steve like Steve Universe? Have you started? No, God, no.
Assume such a thing.
No, hell no. Steven Universe is still shit. Oh no, I named him Steven after Stephen the Martyr from the Book of Acts. That's where it came from. I shouldn't have done that.
I should not have done that.
Looks like their news should just quit.
Yeah, usually the books are, but I mean, this is one of the few occurrences. Well, and not that the How to Train Your Dragon books were bad, but like put in perspective, in the original books, like Toothless was as like just a pathetic young dragon. He was toothless because he was just hadn't grown any baby teeth yet. That's how pathetic it was. Like he was a pathetic excuse. Like the character was a pathetic excuse for their life.
Crap, almost had him. Almost had him. Oh, Highlander, you jerk. But yeah, no, I still hate Steven Universe. Hi, I'm Steven, but my partner calls me Steven. But my partner called me Steve, which is no.
It's Steve.
Steven from this is a real man's man.
Oh yeah, that man's
man. That man's man.
But no, you got to do it like Cinema Snob. It's Steve.
It's Steve. Hey Raven and Lark, what's one old daytime soap opera that you think is really, really good at this day that both old and new fans would enjoy?
I don't
like
really watch
a daytime soap opera. I didn't watch.
I was either at school or at work.
I didn't watch a whole lot of daytime soap operas. I remember like
The Young and the Restless is the only one that comes to mind. That's just because it was always on, like when I was sick or something.
Yeah,
I never bothered to try.
I was more into crime dramas like Law and Order and Blue Bloods and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we didn't really get into soap operas.
Yeah, we were kids. We watched a lot of NCIS because that's what our mom and dad had.
Their entire team, but one quit. Man, that's gotta hurt. What if Steven Universe met Apollyon? Oh, she'd kill him.
Because I paid her to do so. I started losing my fun with video games. Should I play with friends or should I play online? I've only played against bots for a while, and I stopped after that. Try playing with your friends.
Yeah, try playing with friends. That would help.
That can mix up the dynamics.
I find I have a lot more fun when I'm playing with Havoc and others.
Yeah, because it also depends on the game, but like I definitely play games very differently when I'm playing with my friends.
Yeah, I agree. I find that For Honor is a lot more fun when I have friends. And whenever Havoc invites me to a match, doesn't matter for winning or losing, I enjoy playing with him. Havoc is one of those chill guys, but he's kind of avoiding me right now. I'm going like, Havoc, did I say something? Raven, JJ, or Tiandi? Tiandi's definitely stronger, but JJ's got a really cool aesthetic.
He got the grip. If you want the Black Templars to meet him, but with a female voice, just call the Sororitas.
Yeah, the Sororitas, for sure. I'm writing a story about the Sororitas.
Yeah, well, technically it's got one. You got Sororitas, the Imperial Guard, got some Space Marines, Inquisitor. It's got the whole 9 yards. We're going to have a
victory
perfunctory tech priest.
Well, we won, boys.
We did it, boys.
We did it, boys. We did it. But yeah, Havoc is a lot of fun to play with, because I get asked all the time, would I be able to beat Havoc in a duel? Hell no. But could I play alongside him in a Dominion or Elimination or Brawl match? Hell yes. I love playing with Havoc. He's a lot of fun.
My dad loves Blue Blood Sailorton's final season. Yeah, I remember Blue Bloods when it first came out.
Yeah, I loved Blue Bloods when it first came out. I'll be honest, I wasn't quite as into it into its later seasons, because I felt like it was kind of getting lost up its own butt, but I still love the concept, and dude, Tom Selleck, oh my god.
Yeah, when Tom Selleck's on screen, it's fun.
Dude, Tom Selleck is my favorite part of the show. Like, just his character. He is such a good actor. And has this old-fashioned kind of vibe to him that you just gotta appreciate. Like, there's no other way to describe it. He's just that epic. We got Classic Slayer. Cool. We can get Ward up to rep 41. Why don't we? Raven, when to decorate your armor, what do you think is best? Paint, engraving, or ornament? They all have their uses, but I prefer engravings. I prefer embossings because they add texture, and I love texture on armor.
Honestly, it depends on the armor set mostly.
I'm going to go Mara this time, but I need to change up a few things.
Blessings of Mara be upon you. Is that an amulet of Mara I see around your neck? Thought someone like you was spoken for. Steven Universe had talk no jutsu. But I could beat Steven Universe every time with the powerful change the channel no jutsu.
But yeah, Tom Selleck. Okay, so here's the thing. Tom Selleck as an actor, I think, is light years ahead of everyone else on the show. And part of that's because of his experience, but that man has a gift. He really does. He really does. Have you read the famous comedy about the Infinite and the Divine? I have read both, but I've read the Divine. I've read all through the Divine comedy books, but it's the Inferno that everyone remembers.
Oh, he's not talking about that. He's talking about the Necron book, the Infinite and the Divine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
the book. Oh, I'm actually in the.
I thought you were talking about Paradiso and what's the other one? It's Inferno, Purgatorio. That's right.
Yeah, well, I'm actually in the middle of and I do like Traz. Traz is just the funniest little show.
Well, right now I'm in the process of creating my own 40K story, like a book. It is probably the most difficult challenge I've ever been given as a writer because I was challenged to combine a bunch of different elements to it.
Did you watch your own guy? Back partner.
Thanks for that.
Why?
You captured zone.
But
I'll release a video sometime in the future talking about that book. It's called War of Fate. I think y'all will like it. Well, I know I like it, and I know.
I like it.
Yeah, well, Mark loves it. He thinks it's an awesome story.
Of course, I'm a 40K fanatic.
Well, you've been helping me so much in writing it.
Yes, indeed. And also, I love my nuns with them.
What's my favorite SpongeBob episode? Fan Geeks. Fan Geeks kicks so much ass.
Easy.
Like, just for that ending alone. The winner takes all.
It's the
Thrill of one more kill. The last one to fall. Will never sacrifice their wills. Oh, I love it.
In games nowadays, why are succubi just pretty girls with wings? Because they're trying to. Well, I don't know. It depends. Like in D&D, they have like horns too, I think, but they can appear however they want. I think just I think that's just because like, hey, we need them to look a little demonic, but still tantalizing. Because if they're not attractive, then they're not going to be pass off as being seductive.
Right.
You
Hey,
lost.
Hello, Hannah.
Hello, Siegfried.
Yes, Hannah. We got our internet back. We finally got it back.
No, it's still off. How are we streaming? I don't know.
We're actually going pretty good without anyone saying anything, Mark. We were gonna bet on this.
Don't jinx it.
We're not jinxing it, but we got to keep track.
I too wish to write a 40K book, Word Bearers, since they're not exactly loved by most. It's up to clear the mustache twirling villain motif. Unfortunately, in like the most recent short story with Corvus Corax, the Demon World they're on, they have that. It's a shame. They may not have started out as mustache twirling villains, but by golly, they ended with it. Fans want big content. Hey, Raven, War on Faith?
War on Faith. War of Faith. That is the name.
Fate.
Yeah.
F-A-T-E.
F-A-T. It's a war. It's called War of Fate. It is a story about the Sororitas. Well, my own homebrew Sororitas order. My own homebrew Space Marine chapter. My own Imperial Guard Lord General. It involves a Zechian cult. It involves an invasion fleet. It involves Eldar technology and soul swapping shit that that the Eldar like to do.
It's not that they like to do it. They're kind of forced to make sure souls are trapped so they don't get nommed on by Slanesh. But we've said too much already. One last question about Stephen Universe. Rating was the least egregious part of the show in your opinion?
You lost his own name.
The credits?
The credits were my favorite part. Whenever I saw them, I was just like, yes.
Who's your favorite SpongeBob character?
Why do you want to know my thoughts on SpongeBob?
Yeah, it's on their mind.
Plank. Because that boy can sing.
Mermaid Man.
Yes, he is awesome. Barnacle boy! We have to get the evil!
Watch what you have done.
Squidward is fine, because I know he's relatable to a lot of people, but, I mean, my problem with Squidward is he's relatable, but at the same time, we all know people like Squidward who... Look, there's a difference between being realistic and an asshole. And Squidward walks that line every day, and I'm like, there comes a point where I no longer relate to you.
To a point. To a point. Depends on the episode, because sometimes, like, they leave Squidward alone, other times, like, yeah.
You captured Zone C.
Young Mermaid Man was voiced by the late Adam West.
Squidward is Helmeppo? No, he is not. Helmeppo actually ends up being cool.
My favorite is Man Ray. I just love how the interaction with him and Patrick has become a meme.
Well, I mean, SpongeBob has spawned a lot of memes.
SpongeBob is the show of 1,000 memes.
Literally. Like, SpongeBob is loaded with memes. I'm going to A. In Squidward's defense, he lives near morons. Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't, but even when he's not around the morons, he acts like an asshole.
And like the true irony, my favorite legions in 40k are the Space Wolves, the Vikings in space, naturally.
That's fine.
And Thousand Suns. That is an irony. There are two Space Marine legions inside of you. They hate each other.
You lost Zone C.
SpongeBob should have its own internet rule if it exists. There's a SpongeBob scene for it. Mostly. I hate modern SpongeBob. It tries too hard to meme. Yeah, if you're trying to force a meme, it just won't.
Oh, good catch. I thought he was going to fake it. Oh well.
You captured
Good play on that Mejo's part. I thought he was going to.
What is the name of the stream about? We're feeling a little off color today.
We're feeling off color today. Like, I just don't feel like myself right now. I feel kind of out of it. I feel kind of tired, kind of exhausted. So I decided to call the stream feeling a little off color. It doesn't count. They didn't mention they're just mentioning the title, so that doesn't count. The bet is still on.
There's also a secondary reason why it's funny. I'll tell you later.
The bet is still on. The bet is still on. Raven, what SpongeBob character most relate with? None of them. I don't really relate to any of them. They're all stupid in my opinion. And I mean that in an endearing way.
They're all proper cartoon characters.
Holy crap!
I feel like it's
Anyway,
feel sleepy. But go take a nap and then fire the missile. The machinations of my mind are an enemy.
you know what I find so funny? Quite often they want to talk Warhammer on these streams, and I feel like I don't quite know what everyone's talking about. I bring up a Warhammer story that I'm literally writing. Everyone wants to talk SpongeBob. It is an enigma.
Ooh.
You can't deny
It's
it.
still a mystery. But that's a number I relate to much, Baby Jones. Wait,
Those guys are dorks. Yes, but they're not dorks.
I feel that.
Coming, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, don't die. Yes! Yorm up in here! Yorm up in here throwing I love it, yes! Go Yorm! Go Yorm! I must kneel to you. I'm a girl.
Now I'm imagining a cook-off between SpongeBob and Sanji. Sanji wins.
Sanji wins.
Because SpongeBob's good at cooking Krabby Patties. With the exception of one episode where his brain literally exploded. Warhammer 40k, when did you fall down the dark grim future rabbit hole?
When did I get into 40k? You can thank Lord for that.
Yep. And honestly, for me, you can thank The Last Jedi for getting me into 40k, because previously my favorite sci-fi was Star Wars, and when Star Wars was kind of in a dead place for me, I needed something to fill the void, and then it started as with most people, it started with the memes. I was like, this kind of should look into it. Then in my grad class, I had a buddy who was very big into it, and he helped me introduce and actually explain stuff to me, and eventually I started reading the lore, started watching videos, then I started reading Caiaphas Cain, and that was it. Then I got Raven to read Caiaphas Cain, and that was it for him. Because you can't turn down a good Caiaphas Cain novel. Isn't that right? We're going over there's playing this own different game.
Your team is breaking.
He was just 3 separate swings, none of them hitting anybody. It's like, I'm gonna get these demons. Brother, I am pissed.
I'm dead. I'm dead, dang it.
You lost Zone A.
Hey Raven, what is the thumbnail about? Oh, like I said, it's just about, like I said, I'm feeling off color tonight. Like, I'm feeling off color. Is there a problem?
And there's also a Twitter meme involved with this.
Like, is there a problem with the thumbnail? I mean, if there is, you can tell me. Like, I don't mind criticism.
You can't tell me though, I do mind Chris. So you have to figure out, who are you talking to?
Tana T. Yes, Tana
The one
T.
thing the sequels actually did well was showing us Warhammer 40k, yeah, pretty much. It's funny, because Alternate History Hub, on his Twitter, he actually said, with Marvel running out of steam, Star Wars in the ground, this would be the perfect time for Games Workshop to launch 40k into the mainstream limelight, and actually have, like, movies and stuff, but they won't do it because they're terrible at managing their IPs, and I was like, you are correct, sir.
Hell's Reach is the best Warhammer 40k novel, in my opinion. It is a good one. It is definitely a good one.
The speech by Grimaldus is worth the price of admission.
I have played the speech of Grimaldus to people who have no idea what 40k is, and they still love it. They're like, I have no idea what's going on, but now I want to go kill something.
It's like, I don't know what's going on, but I know I must fight for the Emperor.
Is it Nami?
What?
No. Wait, are you talking about the thumbnail? That's it. Nami? But you think the girl in the thumbnail is Nami from One Piece? Nani? No. Okay, the bet is still on because that one did not connect. Okay, like Larkin, Naomi. Oh, Naomi. Oh, Naomi. I was about to say Nami. No, that is not. That is not Naomi from her story.
Good guess though.
That is a pretty decent guess. That's actually Iana.
Not to be confused with Ekbana.
What's my name? Ebana. All right, we are this close. Let's just get Warden out, then we're going to do it with Rude. Let's do it with Rude. Because she's black. There it is! Yes! Okay, how far are we into it?
No, that wasn't the bet.
Oh, you're right. That isn't the bet. Damn it. Okay, all right. We're still going. Hey, Raven and Lark, thoughts on The Last Church? We hate it. It's terrible. Terribly written. Awful. Atheists love it. And
No. There's a lot of atheists that don't like it either. Because they don't feel like it does any side any justice.
But okay, but the bet is still on, Lark. We're still gonna see. I'm still putting it on less than an hour. Raven, what's the bet? I can't tell you. Because we're betting on a response, okay? That's all I'll say. We're betting on a response, but I can't tell you what the response is, otherwise you'll ruin it. So,
I think we'll get a crazy Discord message or someone will watch a comment.
what are your thoughts on the Book of Eli? It's fine.
Dad went to see that.
Dad went to see it. He wasn't as into it.
I think his biggest problem was the ending, how it's like, you finally copied the book down, and then you just put it on the shelf. It's like, no, Max distributes that, man.
She is hot. Oh, the girl on the thumbnail? Yeah, she is.
Yes, she is.
Is it an off-color joke? No, it's not. It's... Tell you what. We'll tell you at the end of the stream. Okay?
And I will tell Raven why it's also fun.
The last church as in 40K animation wasn't highly regarded like Astartes.
Oh, I was talking about the short story.
Yeah, we were talking about the short story, The Last Church. I don't know anything
I
about
know
the
some
animation.
people really, really gush over it because it fulfills their Reddit atheist side, but...
Hey Raven, Jack 13 Eastern has a good point. What if 40K lose some? What makes it good? What? I don't understand that question. But yeah, tell you what. If no one fulfills the bet by the end of the stream, we will explain what the bet was. And Lark can explain to me why he thinks it's a double bet. Does the bet have to do with the girl in the thumbnail? I can't reveal that. I mean, you're close, but I can't reveal that.
Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Thinking about it, you're not going to get it.
If you think too much about it, you're not going to get it.
Literally, it's just, I'm going to be real with most of you guys, you're probably not going to get it just because you're too sensible. You're thinking too critically on this. You need, like, the fact is, most of you guys, your brains are turned on, you're engaged, actively thinking, and it's going to be harder for you to do that. Because, ironically, the less you think and the more gut reaction for it,
No!
Raven has a GF? No.
No, I don't have a GF.
Have you excuse me? I'm going to go cry in the corner.
To be fair, if the girl on the thumbnail was my GF, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind that a bit. Like, ooh!
Neither would I.
Okay, I think I got this. She's black. Well, you're not wrong, but that's not part of...
Powers of observation.
That's not part of the bet, though.
Wait, actually, hold on. I am required to do this. You mean I'm not white?
You mean I'm not white? Raven and Lark, I can't turn my autism off. I think there's a button for that.
You lost Zone A.
That's okay.
Raven, the chat is lime Matt Pat lore. What?
The chat is line. That's because he's retiring? No. I brought up the point that if Warhammer goes mainstream, a lot of people are going to try and scrub it clean of previous brutality. Yeah, they're already trying to do that for some people, but the fans gatekeep that pretty well. Except on Twitter and Reddit.
And it's official. Ruth killed Apollyon. No! Why is it when I'm in the middle of an execution, someone... And it's this guy every time!
Nick, man.
That Kyoshin, he just... When I was executing earlier, he landed on me and killed me, and this time he launched an arrow storm at me and killed me. What did I do to you, bro?
Jack, he's over here. A black sheriff? I said the sheriff is a dong.
You have a really great looking warden knight. Oh, thank you. This is Ruth. She has a whole legend about her. Check it out.
Because I'm ruthless. Kyoshin is cancer.
Good move.
Did Raven see a cute black woman? I mean, both have, but I don't.
I had a crush on a black girl when I was in high school. But never met a girl quite like, never met a black girl quite like her though. That's not racist, just...
Men in tights, not blazing saddles. I can reference both.
No, save me! Thank you. No, Dad, private, never the sheriff is a dong! Oh, what was it that Mal said? I missed it. Mal said something and I totally missed it.
That off-color feeling of illness y'all must have came from the power outage, huh?
Yeah, that didn't help. That definitely didn't help.
Yep. What's funny is, because when I got the text while I was at work, like I had to do powers out, I was like, oh, probably the storm or something. Like, no. Some genius got a fiber optic cable.
Okay, I'm gonna die. But let's see if I can get revenge first. Yes.
Vengeance is mine.
Crap.
Never mind.
lost.
Oh, I don't think that. I mean, it's just one of those things.
So you had a bad day.
Why did I go backwards? What the hell? I just kind of flew backwards.
Are you guys going into space with a cute black girl in a leather jacket? No, but I want to now.
Now I kind of want to.
She's a woman. I kind of want to pull like from Mulan. It's like
A woman!
oh my god.
Yes! Victory!
Victory!
Oh crap, no! 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 Stop! No! Don't! No!
Every time!
It's 3 times in a row! This Kyoshin will not let me get an execution! Oh, God! What is wrong with you, Nick, man? What is wrong with you? God, Kyoshin. Why won't you let me get an execution? Why? Why won't you let me do it?
Is the thumbnail AI? Yes.
Yes, it is, but that's not the bet. Brady, have you seen the new Snow White? The doors made it look like a horror movie. God, it looks so bad. It really does.
The best bet is just... Has to be a stream. No, not a stream server. It's incredibly ill-opportune.
Oh, you let me get away with you! Thank you. Why? Okay, I can throw a feat. Alright, I'm getting this execution.
In comes the wild Kyoshin! Hey!
Hey, we got it. Disney's your Daily Wire Snow White. I haven't seen the Daily Wire Snow White, so I don't know.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of sad, but I'm willing to bet the Daily Wire one's probably going to be better.
Probably, honestly. That Kyoshin's only died once? Really? Is he that good, or is he just good at hiding?
Didn't they replace Ziegler? No, I don't think they ever did.
No! No! Oh, well. Not having a good night. I said I was feeling off color. Did you know that Mickey Mouse is getting a horror movie? I don't care. I mean...
Listen, anyone that becomes eminent domain, I just assume is getting a horror movie.
Like, they did it with Winnie the Pooh. I'm not surprised.
And... yeah, meh.
I'm gonna pick up these guys. And you missed. Ow. Ah, thank you. Just Gladiator just... Ah! I am here! Did they do it with Robin Hood? Yes, I saw the Robin Hood show. It's... yeah. It's terrible. Probably the worst thing I've seen made into a TV show.
You captured Zone A.
Gladiator with the steel chair. So Robin Hood the horror movie?
Just dodged it! Thank you!
When did they make Robin Hood a horror movie?
I didn't know they did that. I know they made it like a socio-political thing.
Because... and then they made it Canadian.
Horror.
I'd rather see the Alan Rickman version of Robin Hood again.
Alan Rickman was in Robin?
I know Kevin Costner. Oh wait, was Alan Rickman the sheriff of Nottingham? He looks like a sheriff of Nottingham.
Your team rallied.
Eventually having him play Prince John would also have been a good idea. Just because
Perry.
Alan Rickman plays Brian so well.
Good parry again. Dead. No!
Is breaking.
Yeah, it was the sheriff of Nottingham. Alright, I'll be right.
Why am I always near the ledge?
Because I'm on the edge of glory?
Damn, my zone was not as fast as his zone. Oh well. I tried my best. I did my best. And I got 12 kills. That's something.
You didn't do bad.
No, I didn't do... That's the thing. I don't mind losing a match as long as I'm not the worst one on the team. I don't want to be the one that's dragging my team down.
That's the story of me in Battlefield 1, man.
But that's the thing. Like, if I do a match and I only get, like, 1 kill and I die, like, 8 times, I'm like, that was a shit match. That was a terrible match. If I lose but I got, like, 10 kills, it's fine. I did my piece. But yeah, I did my best. I feel good about that match.
And they committed the most unforgivable sin of all. They created an objectively bad soundtrack.
But yeah, but like I said, back to some of the stuff we were talking about earlier, I will make a video about... really, Orochi? Really? Okay, Orochi, I hope you stay. Tuck999111. Tuck, I do hope you stay. Please, after all the times I kicked your ass, please, do stay. And you're friends with Apollyon. That tracks. Crap does tend to stick together. Yes, I would love for you both to stay. Please. And Nickman's no longer part of your team. That will make this even more interesting. And they're gone. What a surprise. Oh, that doesn't surprise me a bit. Oh, that was beautiful. Guys, I want y'all to remember this. Remember the moment that a weeb decided to act like crap and then ran for it. Oh, that's beautiful. I love how you made her name Ruth, as in the Ruth that went to Israel for her stepmom and to serve her God, and your God is my God, and where you go, I go. Yes, I've seen. Yep, that's why. That's exactly why. Because Ruth was from a Viking village, but brought up in Ashfeld, and so she connected to the story of Ruth because she is a foreigner raised in the land of God. So there you go. Raven, have seen The Last Wish. I have never seen a more villain MC and a hero villain. I saw The Last Wish, and I'll be honest, crap movie. Just really bad movie. All around, terrible message. The villain, honestly, was not a bad guy. They had to force him to be a bad guy. Like, genuinely, everything about the villain, I'm kind of like, this guy seems cool, actually. Like, no, but he deprives people of their wishes. Well, not every wish should come true.
It's like, I wish I could lose weight. Well, hit the gym, fatty.
Literally, I like the bit. No, what I like the bit where I'm gonna go 10 seconds. I like the bit where he gave this woman's wish was to have the most beautiful dress in the world, right? And he gives her scissors that will allow her to make the greatest dress in the world. And this is portrayed as a bad thing. I'm like, no, she has to work for it. That makes sense. You shouldn't just be given a free meal. You should still work for what you have. And he's like, your wish is a good one. You want the most beautiful dresses in the world? That's great. Here's how you do it. I'm going to give you the tools to do it. I think that's 100% fair.
Apparently, from like what I've heard, like literally, he made the whole he grew up in a very rough land.
Yeah.
He established his own kingdom.
And he doesn't charge anyone anything to live in his kingdom. They can
no
live there
taxes.
for free.
Sign me up.
No taxes. You can live in the kingdom for free. And once a year, he apparently grants one person's wish. I'm like, that's totally sick.
And he's the bad guy?
Exactly. I'm like, how is this guy apparently he's the villain because he doesn't just let everyone have their wishes come true. And I'm like, not everyone should have. Have you watched Bruce Almighty?
Like, there's a reason why that may not be the best idea.
Have you watched Bruce Almighty? That kind of teaches why.
Did you not listen to Daddy Fat Snap's rap on One Punch Man?
Exactly. Raven is like the Princess and the Frog. I actually like the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Also,
is that getting a bad rap? I like Princess and the Frog. That was a good one.
What's wrong with Princess and the Frog?
I thought that was...
Oh, no, I think he's connecting the message, the idea that you have to work for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense because Tiana, what I liked about Tiana's story, here's the thing, Tiana, very underrated Disney princess. I think that she's a great princess, a great character, works for what she wants. I think the problem she had, what I like about it is she made work her life, and she needed to see there was more beyond that. There's nothing wrong with working for your dream. That's not the issue. She turned work into her life, and that wasn't the problem. No, that was the problem. That wasn't the solution. And I like that. And I liked Prince Naveen. I thought that he was funny. I thought that he was kind of a charming character. An asshole, but a charming
He was a prince with a character arc.
You know what I find so funny? A lot of people gave the movie crap, but they called it racist because Tiana, the first black princess, was a frog for the majority of the movie. And all I could say to that is that your big issue? Really?
I can't believe my Princess in the Frog movie had a lot of frogs.
What about Swan Princess? And Swan Princess, what was her name? What was Swan Princess's name?
But hey, give Tiana this. She had more presence than the princess from Swan Princess.
What was her name? I forgot. Odette! Her name was Odette! Why did I remember that?
Her character was so poor. She was so poor in character. She was in debt.
Careful.
You lost Zone A.
Well, literally, when it's like, well, like, just because I'm beautiful, it's like, what else? What else is there? Yeah, what else is there? I'm sorry.
Honestly, I was kind of like, we don't know anything about you.
The only thing I remember from the movie,
crap, oh crap, no!
Bad hug. No hug for you. I thought I would have killed him.
There we go. We got him that time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
You captured Zone C.
Why are you feeling off color? Lots of reasons. Brave was underrated. I don't know. My problem with Brave was...
I'm going to be real with you. I really didn't care for Brave. I didn't think it was bad per se. I just didn't care.
I always assumed that a Berserker is just going to feign that move.
I always just assume I'm automatically going to hate a Berserker, but that's just me from year one. They try and paint the most altruistic person as a bad guy, because it's never enough.
Never enough, never enough. If anyone knows what movie I'm referencing with that song, you're awesome.
I know it.
But yeah, Swan Princess was okay. I didn't hate it. The animation was fine. The problem I had with Swan Princess is I know
Zone A.
Odette was just a nobody princess. We didn't know anything about her. Although they got the late Jack Palance to voice the villain, and gosh damn, I miss Jack Palance. He had that great voice. You remember Jack Palance, right? He was in Outlaw of Gore as the priest. Remember? Remember him?
I do remember now.
He was awesome.
Jack.
Cabot.
Hey, we should kill him. Go ahead, kill him. No one will. The greatest showman, Mal got it.
Good! Mal up in here.
Love the Princess for Brave, but if you ever asked me what her name was, I couldn't give you one. Dated a girl that looked exactly like her.
What was her name? I actually don't remember.
Something Scottish.
Ooh, caught him. Damn it! Oh, should have seen that coming. Maribeth? Oh, okay. Shows how little of an impression she left with me. Well, we're not doing well tonight, are we? We've only won one Dominion match.
You lost Zone A.
Hey, Duncan.
Duncan.
Well, like I said, I am off color tonight. Thoughts on Tangled? It was okay. I didn't dislike Tangled. It was okay.
I like Flynn.
Flynn Rider was really... I know that his real name is... What was it? Eugene or something? Flynn's a cool name. Flynn's a cool name.
So... It was just like, I decided to trust you. A terrible decision.
A terrible decision.
And just that whole moment was like, we're just like, I'm never going back. I have to go back. Just like, you okay?
Now I get that though.
And also the chameleon.
Good fight.
Enjoy the climb back up.
Bitch.
You captured Zone C.
Raven, can you do a video on comparing Brave with Frozen?
I don't like either.
Well, the problem is I would, but Disney will copyright the hell out of me.
Well, here's the thing. And when I say I don't like either, it's not that I hate them. It's just,
Frozen.
I'm indifferent.
Frozen kind of it wore on me. I just couldn't.
Let it go.
Yeah, literally. Right, I remember I used to dance to Tangle music with Rapunzel gets out of the tower, and I got the moves memorized step by step.
Oh.
That's not something I would have admitted. Okay.
Eugene Fitzbert. Kind of reminds me of Engelbert Humperdinck. You got some weird names over there. What's your opinion on Snow White? I think I mean the original.
The original Snow White? Classic.
I'm impressed with the technical work behind it, considering it was the 30s. Yeah, but Tolkien didn't like it.
No, he didn't.
I get it, but I'm like, oh, so. I love that he hated it so much he forbade Walt Disney from ever touching his work.
Raven, are you not in good spirits? Today was just not a good day, bro. That's all. Oh, hi.
You captured Zone A.
Very good, Duncan. That means you have good taste. Why didn't Tolkien like Snow White? He didn't like the portrayal of the dwarves.
Oh, good move. I thought he was going for the...
Thoughts on Doom? I appreciate that it inspired a lot of 40K. But aside from that, I don't know.
No, Zerk, why? Raven, did a black woman attack you? What? No!
I don't know how
I mean, a long time ago, yes, but that was a different story.
Was it elementary school?
Yes. Well, no, was it elementary or middle school?
Elementary.
Elementary, yeah.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
But that was a different thing. We were fighting. Like, we were having a fight. Like,
The enemy rallied.
back in the days where you could fight, where you could do something like that and not get in trouble.
Did you watch Disney a Day with the Robinsons with the T-Rex and the picture of the future? Oh yeah, I remember that. Meet the Robinsons. Oh, big head and little arms. Master, I don't think this plan was thoroughly thought out. Although my plan was brilliant, we live with it.
You lost.
Oh, good move, Highlander. Not a good move, Highlander. Trying to go to bed. No, dude, you're already coming at
when
this the wrong way.
When we tell you at the end of the stream, you're gonna go, oh, really?
The thing is, you're trying to guess why we put the picture there, but that's not what we're going for. We're not going for the why. Okay? You'll see. We'll explain later. Thoughts on the Punisher? He's cool. I just don't know enough about him. Have you played Call of Duty Zombies? I don't play Call of Duty that much anymore. I don't play that much anymore. I've played it, but I don't know.
Yes, that's typically what my kids ask me. Like, do you play Fortnite? Do you play Call of Duty? It's like, no,
I don't.
Not anymore. Not since the dark times.
Hang on, Zerk. I'm on my way.
I played back in the days of Modern Warfare. I gotta admit it, I hate Sensei, but swinging around that giant ass sword like a ballerina sure looks fun. Just not feeling yourself. Maybe you're portraying yourself as the complete opposite in the thumbnail to reflect this. Again,
you're not wrong, but that's not the bet.
Your psychoanalysis awards you, does you well, but it's not quite what the bet is about. Does Kensei have a deflect?
A dodge crushing counter. Crap, I'm down. Help! Nope. What's the bet? We'll tell you at the end, Professor Cynic. We're hoping someone gets it in the stream, and then we'll reveal what the bet is then. Okay, fine, I'll admit it. Baldur's Gate is an amazing plan. Playing as a member of the Absolute cult is so fun.
You whelped out the Absolute, you monster!
Well, I mean, keep in mind, this is the same guy who loves Horkos.
Yeah, but Horkos is more respectable than the Absolute. At least the Horkos got good drip. Horkos be dripping. What's the Absolute got other than worms?
Hold on, I'm coming to see. Come on, I'm almost
Unless you mean you're trolling people as a member of the Absolute. If it's all about the trolls, then I'll work. Wait, did you do it for the drow? Come on, don't tell me you missed out on Shadowheart for drow.
Horkos drip is actually really good.
I mean, I like Dark Knight drip. Sue me.
What's wrong with the Dark Knight? Is it racist?
By the way, you said this reminded me of like it takes all colors to make a rainbow, Luigi.
It takes all colors to make a rainbow, Luigi. Except black. You can't make black in a rainbow. I love that line. It is the line taken out of context so often, but I love it. Ah, that's so good.
I want Baldur's 3 so bad.
It's a good game. It's a fun game.
Me and the boys play it.
Actually, Jay was asking me the other night if it was good. Like, 'cause he was
Dude, I would love to play with you and Jay. That would be amazing.
Raven, like, how am I supposed to guess the answer if I don't know the question? Okay, I need to explain how this works. Okay, I need to explain this. Lark and I are making a bet about how long it will take someone to ask a certain question or respond in a certain way. We are waiting to see how long it takes for that to happen. This is not about us giving you a question and you coming up with the answer. This is about us waiting to see how long it takes for something to happen. But y'all's guesses are off the mark, so don't worry about it. That's what I will say.
Well, Jedi over here with the meaning of the universe.
Yes, 42. Who is the woman in the thumbnail? Iana. That is her name, Iana.
Closely related to Ibana.
Ibana. What's my name? Let's see, who to go this time? We're done doing classics, so we can go anyone we want.
Also, Lark, why Shadowheart? Because statistically speaking, that's the most popular choice for romance option. Me personally, I prefer Karlach.
Karlach isn't.
Because she's precious.
Karlach's awesome.
She's a big berserker tiefling, but she has a teddy bear.
She's adorable. She is effing adorable. How could you not love her?
And
I challenge you.
And quite literally, she's hot.
Da 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 da.
Not that I dislike
Raven, did you
Shadow.
finally get a black girl? No. I love that that's the question. No.
There's management training going.
Oh, we're close. We're close. Royal Red's comment came close.
Get behind Mama Karlach.
Oh, look at Royal Red's chat. It's close.
Which one?
Look in the chat. Royal Red.
I like the.
No, not that one. Shoot, it was. Hold on.
The picture makes the chat sound.
Yeah, there it is. That one.
Ooh, we're getting close.
We're getting close. We're almost there.
Raven, I'm gonna read Romeo and Juliet in Old English and tips. Why would you go back further than Shakespearean?
Why would you go back than Shakespearean? Yes.
Did you want an Anglo-Saxon version?
Raven, can you simplify the butterfly effect for dummies, please? The butterfly effect is that if a butterfly flaps its wings, then you may not see anything, but miles away, that could change a wind current that would cause a hurricane far away. It's what people talk about when talking about like time travel. Like if you go back in time and mess with even the smallest thing, you may not think it's that big of a deal, but it could cause a huge difference.
It's like the idea that small things cause like a massive effect. Let me give you an example from, say, World War I. The guy that shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand, according to legend, the idea that he was going to, after the first failed assassination, he felt bad, so he got himself a pity sandwich and pity a year. If he had not decided to go for a beer and sandwich, he would not actually have been in the right place in the right time to actually shoot Archduke Franz Ferdinand. So because this man wanted a sandwich, World War I happened. That's kind of how the butterfly effect can work. Or I'll give you another one. For example, the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was not the original target of the assassination. Ulysses S. Grant was. They were supposed to kill Grant and kidnap Lincoln and force him to sign away the Confederacy. But Grant's wife and Lincoln's wife hated each other, so when he went to the play, he brought another general and his wife with him. So that way, when Wilkes Booth popped in, saw Grant wasn't there, he just said, screw it, I'll shoot Lincoln.
You lost, sown seed.
Butterfly effect, because two wives couldn't get along, Lincoln died.
Is the lady a protest against Black History Month? We're not even at Black History Month yet.
Nope. Isn't it more authentic to read Shakespeare in the original text? I guess authentic.
Authentic, yes.
But,
okay.
Okay, yeah. But do however you want to read it. Like, just don't, whatever you do with Shakespeare, don't modernize everything else but the dialogue. Because I hate it when you do that. But
yes, we finally got it!
Where was it?
Yes, we got it, Drew. Drew asked it.
Are you racist? There it is!
There it is! It finally happened. It finally happened.
Because it was just like when I saw the thing, it's like,
yes,
someone's going to accuse this of being racist.
Yes, we finally got it. It finally happened. Thank the Drew, you win. You did it. You asked the question.
Yep. And it's also funny for another reason. There was recently a thing where this guy on Twitter was like, whenever somebody would post a picture of somebody, he would say, hey, this is what this person or what you would look like if you were black or Chinese. And so he kept doing that multiple times, just being a sort of like an inoffensive joke. And some people got so upset with him that they doxed him and showed a picture of him. And his response was, oh, you found a picture of me. Here's what I would look like if I was black or Chinese.
Exactly. But what we knew that if we put a picture of a black girl, or black girl version of myself up there, someone was going to ask, someone was going to be offended or say, this is racist. And we were just waiting to see how long it would take.
That black crier, his symbol is the kingdom of Jerusalem.
I think he's trying to be
Baldwin.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be Baldwin here.
And this hurts me more than it hurts you.
I mean, I'm getting my butt kicked.
You lost.
The spirit of Baldwin lives on. But does the Baldwin know the spirit of the great angel?
He knows when to parry each and every time. I can't fake him out.
That's how I got Saladin.
No, we know we're not racist. We just knew someone would ask. We knew someone was going to ask, and the bet was how long it would take.
And it took an hour and 6 minutes.
So it was over an hour. I lost. I said it would be under an hour.
What do I win?
I don't know. What do you win? Maybe I'll pay for breakfast tomorrow.
What? We gotta do this more often.
But yeah, so meet Iana. She's basically the black female version of me. Like, that's all there is to it. Naomi took on a life of her own and became her own character for a story.
So how long until Iana takes on the life of her own because of the story?
I don't know.
You don't know. You want another battle? Oh boy! I don't need any more bats, Grandpa. I'm clean now. I'm also playing Dark Earth, so I apologize for clearing. Oh, all you had to say was you were playing Dark Earth. That's all. Okay. Understood. Message received. You have fun being the psychopath that we all want to be.
And you win another bath. Just let me know when you need to come up for air. Brain status report. Long problems and clues. Like, that's not good.
That's not good at all.
So I was playing Tomb Raider and I feel like something was missing from Lara.
You lost.
What do you think is missing? Got you.
You captured Zone A.
There we go. I'll tell in Discord, Raven. Tell in what? Tell what in Discord?
Whoa.
You captured Zone C.
Identify as a 30-something black woman?
Identify as a 30... Yes, I now identify as a 30-something
Well, you
black
did
woman.
make that joke earlier.
I did. I am now a 30-something-year-old black woman. You can't tell me otherwise because I can identify as whatever race and gender I want. It's 2024. It is the current year. I can do what I want.
Hey, happy early birthday, Outlaw.
Happy early birthday, bruh.
What do you think about Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks? I think he's hilarious.
He's hysterical.
I mean, hey, thanks to Mal, we've established that Dance is he sent Uncle Ruckus and Fallout 4.
Raven Knight, why is a raven like a writing desk? Oh, the Alice in Wonderland riddle? I don't even think Lewis Carroll knew the answer to that riddle.
The better question is, why does the raven have a writing room? And when we talk about Laura Croft,
what about Laura Croft?
we're talking about her assets.
Oh, because they're not.
Oh, hold on, both. I get it.
This person always parries on red, so.
What do they do on green?
Dead.
Red, dead. Is there a redemption?
You captured Zone C.
Large Fallout playthroughs equally him just trying to get rid of everyone that's left. No, I haven't gotten rid of the Brotherhood. Admit it, man. Railroad Institute, though.
Ah, he got me.
Would it be appropriate to say Warmonger is the Uncle Ruckus of Wardens while edgy Wardens are...
No, I don't see that because warmongers aren't. Because to say that would imply that warmongers are insane for all the right reasons. Hey Raven, when will you play with Havoc again? When he invites me. I never invite myself to Havoc streams. He invites me. He says, "Hey Raven, if you want to join me, you can."
You always have more fun at a party you've been invited to. What about Red Dead Revolver? Very few people even know that game exists. Not that it's a bad game. How do you feel when movies when armor is just a costume?
It's annoying, but I'm used to it.
I think it's more annoying when it's like when it's sort of a focal point. Like,
Well, how come that didn't track? That was weird. I feel like my heavy should have tracked her, but because the follow-up heavy usually tracks a dodge, but whatever.
well, were you on the track team at the time?
The artist Jay. My friends are racist now. Hey, I'll bet you didn't know that, Jay. How you doing, Jay? Glad to have you here, bro. Jay, stick around a while. Don't leave us. Don't leave us, bro. Everyone, Jay is here. Jay, my other artist buddy besides Hannah, who almost never shows up to any of my streams.
Enemy team is breaking.
Yeah, here's a wunderkind.
Good catch. What the? I parried! I parried that platypus! Dang it!
You don't have the hat on. Perry the Platypus doesn't exist without the hat. If you could be friends with any video game or movie character, who would you be friends with?
Your team.
I'm not a racist. My turtle follows black people. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. That was pretty good. How you doing, Jay? I'm not racist, I'm just funny. I have been called a racist so many times, especially after I did my video responding to the Book of Clarence, and not just that one, but also my response to, what was that movie? Not Dear White People, what was it?
It wasn't a movie, it was a TV series. It was, It's Gonna Be All White.
Okay. See? Dead! Yeah! Yeah! Victory! This deserves a victory stance. Waha! Aha!
Righteous.
Whoa!
Oh no. Spruce bark beetles!
Not spruce bark beetles! Ah! Oh, I love it. That's so beautiful. Yeah, I've been called a racist so many times, and it's like, I'm not, man. If you know any, I'm just gonna start at this point. Whenever they get those comments, are like, "You're a racist." Like, yep, sure am, 100%. Like, who told you? Like, who told you that?
No.
How'd you know?
You gotta pull like, and you are like, listen, I'm not a racist. I think Ray could have been a fun kid.
Look, I'm not a racist. I think Ray Skywalker could have been fine as a character.
Palpatine.
They never gave Ray Palpatine. That is correct. Thank you, Lord, for correcting me. But anyway, Jay, since you're here, what you up to, man? How you doing? Give us the scoop. What you been up to? How's your are you still doing the spawn challenge? For those of you who don't know, Jay is in the middle of doing a contest where he has to draw Spawn, and the original creators of Spawn will be judging the contest, and whoever wins gets their image put into the next Spawn comic.
Alright. Back to answer your question, they're Dragon Age, like I said.
No! No! Oh, well. Oh, and they're the Thanks Bros, too. I love it. I love it. The Thanks Bros. And Vorts was the one doing that. The Shaman was the one doing that. Okay. All right, Shaman. Just don't run away now. Don't run away as you were wont to do.
Actually, it's time for us to switch over to Breach.
Is it really? Oh my gosh, it is. Dang, I was ready to take him on again and kick his butt, but you're right. It is that time. All right, all right, all right. Still got to do more Dominion though. That's one of my orders.
Don't worry, I've been told I'm not allowed to be Hispanic because my skin is light. I'm Puerto Rican, but I cannot imagine the audacity.
Dude, can you imagine that? Like somebody saying, "I'm African American. You're not. You're white." I was born in South Africa. Anyway. Okay, Jay, literally just finished a new Gunslinger Spawn drawing. It's sick. I'll send it to you. Please do. Guys, Jay's art is so good. He is on Discord, and he does share his art sometimes. Check it out. It is so good. Jay's art is so awesome. Like, I can't gush about it enough. Both Hannah and Jay do great work, don't get me wrong. Hannah does fantastic work. But Jay does this, like, professionally. It's his job. It's his full-time job. So when Jay really puts his heart and soul into something, it's like blows your mind. Hannah does it part-time. She has a regular job, but she does it part-time, which means that it takes her longer to get pictures done. But her art and Jay's art are fundamentally different. Her art, Jay has actually said that he really, really likes Hannah's art because she can do stuff he can't do. Hannah, I don't think you've ever praised Jay before. You need to praise Jay because they're like rivals now. Y'all don't know this, but they're like rivals now. So, like, you need to say something good about Jay's art, too, Hannah. You need to do that. Like, otherwise, it's just not fair.
Hannah's probably going to respond, never.
Never. Let's go Orochi. I don't go Orochi all that often. Let's go Orochi.
I'm too wise to be Hispanic despite my namesake, apparently. Yeah, you're a Cuban warlord. Aren't you? Isn't that like auto Hispanic? What makes it funnier is that there was a black couple that said I'm not allowed to be Hispanic. Makes me laugh every time. Like, yes, the true arbiters.
I have been told that I'm a colonizer, that I'm a slave owner, that I'm an imperialist, that I am...
Well, for the imperial man.
For the imperial man. Stop telling me what to do, Mom. Hannah, I am not your mother.
Now go clean your room.
Go clean your room and make sure you wash behind your ears.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the hell? Did you see that, Lord?
Let's see if we hear something.
Where did that come from?
The sky, where else?
That lightning bolt was like literally outside of our house.
That flash was, I don't know.
Yeah. Did the storm actually come just late?
Like, sorry we couldn't get you out of work there, Mark.
Oh, Lark, do me a favor. Check outside, see if we're getting wind and rain.
I'll see if the Earth, Wind, and Fire man shows up.
It's not even raining. You mean just lightning just decided to flash randomly?
Guess it was one too many racist jokes. And God said no.
God said, you're going to stop right now. Like, or what? Like the lightning crashes. Okay, God, I'll stop.
You and me.
No, it'll be like that Bill Cosby joke. Raven, you stop talking right now or I'm going to change you. You wouldn't. All right, God, me and you guys. Oh, man. Actually, I was telling Lark the other day, if I did wake up as a black woman, I'd be mad with power. 100%. I would have used that. Because remember, that was the joke why there weren't a lot of black women in Boondocks. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah. The creator said yeah because they had black women. Asked them like, why don't you have more black women in boot dogs? Just like because we wouldn't get any tail.
Exactly.
Because like they would not like our jokes.
That's what have power.
Say how? Say how? I have the power. Here's the thing: 90% of Americans did not own slaves. Actually, it's a higher percentage than that didn't own slaves. I get bad winds and wind chills from upstate New York. Fun. Ooh, but here,
I want to try to get a D-flight. Let me try to get a D-flight. Hold on. Come on. No, give me a D-flight. Give me a... No. Wrong timing. No. I'm bad at this. Come on. Let me get some... Maybe I need to get some health back first. Okay, let me go get some health back. We'll try this. Hey, Raven, have you watched Game of Thrones? No. And I have literally no desire to.
I haven't even watched Warhammer games. My favorite response to the fascist accusations replied, "You wouldn't know fascism if they had a jackboot on your neck." That is a good response. What I love it is when someone who has clear fascist tendencies themselves.
Oh yeah, quite often the people who accuse me of being fascist are in fact fascists themselves.
Like,
Oh, by the way, before I forget, Jay, I hope you're still there, Jay. Finally had a black Hebrew Israelite come after me. It was hilarious. It was actually hilarious. He was telling me how he's glad that us white devils ain't gonna make it to the pearly gates and all that fun stuff. All I said back was, you sound like a lovely person.
Mark really wanted the X-Girls concert to be outside. Oh,
now I kind of do. Can we get them outside, please?
I'd be annoying though. I get kicked out for
The problem is, the only Hex girl I wasn't all that interested in was the blonde one. She did not look like. She always looked like she looked like if Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls decided to be an emo. Like that's what she looks like.
I wanted the lead singer.
The lead singer was definitely the hottest. Like not even a question.
Yep. I'm a Sorochi's pet.
Oh, I didn't time it right. Yes, I got it.
And now you got his crotch. We haven't watched Game of Thrones.
In the first season of Game of Thrones, I don't have a favorite character. I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
We love it when they game all over the thrones. Yeah, that was our favorite part.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. I've talked to quite a few over the years. Yeah, dude, they're a fascinating lot.
What percentage was it? It varies from state to state, but you are like it wasn't that too much of an common occurrence. I mean, because typically you had. It was like 20% in South Carolina, 10% Delaware.
I got it again! This is good practice. This is good practice.
And it started. Do they have names?
Oh, you mean the Hex girls? They do, I just don't know them.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. I've talked to quite a few over the years. But Hebrew Israelites, man,
They are a fascinating.
They are a different breed.
I find them so entertaining. But yeah, Game of Thrones is amazing. It's one better though, honestly. I remember that meme you showed me just today, Lark, of you compare George R.R. Martin to J.R.R. Tolkien. You have George R.R. Martin. I do love my morally gray characters. J.R.R. Tolkien. Evil man there, evil man get killed, good guy win. I'm like, justice reigns, motherfucker. Like, I'm sorry, George R.R. Martin.
I mean,
I'm sure he's fine as an author. For me, though, you can't top Tolkien.
I have to say, I really do love like the rap battle they did. Like, I actually do like that. Like, newsflash, it's meant to be unrealistic. It's
You myopic humanity. Well, who were the Hex Girls? In several Scooby-Doo movies, the Hex Girls was this girl rock group that focused on like goth rock songs, and they were the subject of a few mysteries. And sometimes because of their relation to the mystery itself, or something along those lines. Might be George was better characters than Tolkien.
It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong, man. I mean, we're all wrong sometimes. And this is just your time to be wrong. Here, have a gift. Come on.
It's nothing new. Attention citizens of South Carolina. You are advised to seek shelter due to a meteorite the size of Texas. If a meteorite the size of Texas is hitting South Carolina,
we're all dead.
Yeah, you guys are screwed. I'm lucky. I'm gonna die quick. You guys are gonna have to deal with the ash cloud. Because that's going to freeze the planet and you guys die.
The ash cloud will eclipse Pokemon.
You know what? Yes. Tolkien actually finished his story.
Ooh! Yeah, it doesn't matter who makes better characters. Only one of them actually got to finish their character story.
I cut my teeth in the trenches of the Somme. You knocked a Santa Claus all through Vietnam!
Now it's raining.
If there are monsters in the world, let children know brave and nice that fight them. C.S. Lewis. I can find that.
Agreed. C.S. Lewis was a good that man. That's why I laughed so hard when LED did their video saying that Lewis and Tolkien were both members of a cult. I'm like, are you kidding?
I love how South Park did George R. R. Martin. That was one. Yeah. His opening of the mall, how he was looking at the gun.
I just didn't like when George R. R. Martin did that one dig against Tolkien. He did do one video where he talked bad about Tolkien. I'm like, Martin, you just lost all respect for me.
Don't talk about the master.
You cannot speak of the great angel.
You do not understand the will of the great angel.
Yes, I did just compare Tolkien. I did compare Tolkien.
You say
My lord, my father, my blood red star, what is your desire? For burger, heretic burger. Yes. Never seen Game of Thrones, but there's no edge better than Lord of the Rings. Amen, Jay. Jay up in here speaking the gospel, and he didn't even mention Jesus.
I mean, does it have the right of the Rohirrim? No.
It does it have the right of the Rohirrim? No, it doesn't. Automatically bad. Does it have Gandalf being an absolute lizard? No, automatically worse. You cannot. Does it have Aragorn? Does it have Aragorn saying, and then running off to go die like a Giga Chad? Doesn't even come close. Not even close.
Does in the movie adaptation it have a former British Secret Service agent who used to stack Nazi bodies? Didn't think so. Because that is Sir Christopher Lee.
George R. R. Martin talks bad about Tolkien. How dare you stand where he stood?
You're a pirate. You even stole my heart.
Now, in all seriousness, George R. R. Martin, I have nothing against Martin as a person. I have nothing against him. He probably needs to lose a few pounds, but don't we all? But honestly, I don't have anything against him. My biggest problem was when I tried to watch Game of Thrones, way too many sex scenes starting out.
You know, the big thing that stopped me from watching Game of Thrones, because several people recommended it to me, it was I didn't have HBO. That was
Alright, here you go, buddy. I got a little gift for you. Oh no!
I can't believe you fell for it.
Aragorn would be the best warden. You're damn right he would be. No! Ah, God!
If only you popped that ribbon.
Game of Thrones started reaction channels. It might have.
I should have started, but definitely.
But yeah, literally. Oh, I need to ask. Hey, Jay, I know that you came in saying my best buddies are racist, but did you actually hear the context of what was being talked about there? Or do I need to explain it to you later?
May have to send it to him.
Like Jay just popped into the stream. Let me check on Raven's stream. Raven's a racist. I was not expecting this tonight.
Good for you guys. I'm sorry you have to do that though. Are you using the Metal Legion flag?
On who? On my Orochi? I think so, yeah.
You still have it on JJ. I never saw Lord of the Rings or I still prefer Lord of the Rings. Did you hear about the secret tunnel in New York City? Like, yeah, I heard about that.
Also, Game of Thrones big battles are better than Lord of the Rings big battles. Not sorry. Gotta disagree again.
You look at Helm's Deep and you apologize.
You apologize to Helm's Deep right now. You apologize to the last ride of the Rohirrim right now.
Trying to ruin the world's ending!
Dead! Dead! I was kidding because I expected somebody probably was going to say it. So, wait, you mean to tell me that Jay popped in, but saw the thumbnail and immediately just went for it? What? Jay, you're amazing. Jay up in here, he didn't even need prompting. Okay, Jay, I need to explain this right now. I need to explain. So what happened was I wasn't feeling my best today. I was a little off color, and I decided to make a joke. I decided to make a picture through AI art of me as a woman and black. Just a female version of me is black, and just put it on the thumbnail. And Lark made a joke. He said, how long do you think it'll take for someone in the stream to get offended or ask if I'm a racist? He said, someone's going to do it. Someone's going to do it. But and I was like, I think it'll take less than an hour. Lark said it'll take more than an hour, or it'll happen in the comment section. So we were like, okay, we'll see what happens. Throughout the night, we're kind of waiting to see. And we've told people there's a bet going on, so they're trying to guess. What's with the thumbnail, Raven? What's with the thumbnail? Why do you have the thumbnail up? Are you dating a black girl now? Or did you meet a black girl? Or and like they're like, no, that's not the bet. That's not the bet. That's not. Finally, one person just guessing. Oh, we're gonna go random. Raider? No, I don't want to do another classic. Let's go. Oh, Lawbringer. Okay. Lawbringer works. But anyway, so we people just guessing. They were just guessing. And then someone finally guessed. Is it because someone's going to call you a racist? And then we're like, yes, there it is. We got it. But Jay up in here you just walked in, dude, and said, oh, look at that. A black girl on his thumbnail. Raven's a racist. And I'm like, Jay just walked in here God, I love it, Jay.
Everyone's trying to crack the code. Jay just walks in, punches the key, and then walks in.
Everyone out here trying to figure out the rule book. Jay walks in and just checkmates. I love it.
They're all trying to pick the lock, and he just has like a garage door.
Everyone else trying to play 4D chess with themselves. He's in here playing rugby. Someone called Jay Noah. He's about to carry all you animals.
It's like, I'm trying to play 4D chess with this guy, and he just keeps punching me in the face.
But it's like I said, someone called Jay Noah because he's about to carry all you animals. I love, and Jay is like the most awesome dude ever. Like, you don't understand, guys. I've never heard Jay angry. Never. Even when he's told me that he's having a bad day or he's upset about something, if I call him on the phone, he's like, yeah, what's up, man? Like, he is always super chill. He is always the same, which is awesome. So for him to be the first one to say, oh, Raven's a racist? Like, and I know you're joking. I know you were joking. I know you weren't serious. But the fact that that was just your first go-to is the funniest. And call this man Moses. He's about to split you in half.
It's so weird you hear me say no because it's my name. Well, joining Brad, you gotta be carrying them animals now. You have been given a prophecy. Your duty is clear. Do not disappoint us. Noah.
Damn you, minion. I could have gotten an extra.
Yep, Drew, we knew it was you.
We knew it was you, Drew. Like, you were the one who guessed it, but it took you a while to guess it, and you knew there was a bet. Jay didn't know there was a bet. He had no context going in, and that was just the first thing he said. So that's what made that so funny. Oh, I love it. I love it, man. That was hilarious.
Jay came to this conclusion in a cave with a box of scraps.
Just Tony Stark. I love it.
Everyone's a bit racist. I guess we all like to race sometimes.
Everyone's just a bit racist. I think everyone's a bit realistic. And what I mean by that is everyone is effed up to some degree, and we use race as a means to justify or belittle others for it. And here's the other facet of that. Stereotypes that are created often exist for a reason. It doesn't mean that they're the same for everybody, but they they came from somewhere.
Well, to put it in perspective, I had a buddy of mine who worked at a silo out in the sticks, and there were let's say there was some white trash that lived up to the reputation.
Like, I can make jokes about white people. Like, there's some white people out there that live up to the stereotype that some people create for them, okay? And I'm kind of like, yeah, you're definitely white trash, okay? When people talk about white trash, you definitely live up to it. But I could say the same for people who are Hispanic, Asian, or black. Like, genuinely, I think that there are people out there who live up to the very stereotype that we accuse.
What about Samoan?
Samoan may be the only exception. Raven, the kids card gaming are against humanity. I would call Cards Against Humanity a kids game, honestly.
Yeah, if you're playing that with kids, please don't. Yeah, I played Cards Against Humanity when I was in RA with my fellow history major, so they hit me with like a Trail of Tears joke, and I died. I died laughing with grit.
considering some people actually think you are, that's pretty retarded, not gonna lie. Yeah, there are people who think I'm racist, and I often go, the fact you think that means you don't know me.
What I found is those people are typically inadvertently racist themselves.
Yes, usually they are, in fact, the racists.
Yes, like that of the IT software.
Correct. But yeah, it just doesn't, like, let them say what they want. I have proven through my actions and my deeds that I do not hate anyone based on the color of their skin or where they were born.
As a half Latino, I know Latinos are super racist. What's surprising to me, and this, I found this out working at an Olive Garden, is like that apparently people from Central America have like this whole hierarchy.
Yep.
Like, I remember I was working with a girl, and we had a family come in that was Hispanic, and they didn't speak a lot of English, and so we were trying to get a translator, and my friend was from Mexico, and of course she was bilingual, and we asked, like, hey, would you be willing to translate for me? She said, no, I don't want to be here. And I was like, whoa, did they do something offensive to you? No, they're Honduran. And I was like, what? That's a thing? And then I asked another person, completely different person who was also Hispanic, like, oh yeah, you don't know what they're like. And I was like, no, I don't. Like, what's going on? It's like, there's a whole, like, man, the KKK's falling behind. There's a whole extra tiers of racism. They're missing out.
I think that everyone can be racist. I think that every race can be racist. This whole idea that that black people can't be racist, entirely not true. That they can't be. That in and of itself is a racist statement.
It's like black people can't be racist. Are you implying there's something black people can't do?
Racist. You're saying black people can't do this? Why not? Because of their skin color?
How could you? Because I've been accused of racism by my students before.
Yeah.
Not because they actually think I am, but just because it's a way for them to get out. Or they think they drop them, they think they'll get out, and I go, why do you think that? It's because of my skin color? Is that because you think I'm racist? You sound like you got some issues to work on. I think you work through that. It 404s their brain every time. It's great. But yeah. I think I'm a bit of a racist. I love playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Traditional.
Pretty racist there. But yeah, it's the funniest thing. There are people like honestly, I remember this. It made me laugh so hard. This woman said, "Black people can't be racist. We can be bigoted, but we can't be racist." And I said, "Okay, let me explain. Let me explain this. Prejudiced and bigoted is just racist, but more vague." Racism is bigoted and prejudiced, plus the step of the race. Like, imagine that at work. Like, if someone walked into, like let's say that I was black, right? And I said something racist, and someone accused me of it, my boss. And the boss called me in and said, hey, I understand that you said something very racist. And then I said, no, I'm black, so I can't be racist. I'm just prejudiced. The boss said, oh, well, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you of racism. It's okay. You can go back to work. No, they're just going to say, okay, they're just going to say, that's the same thing. Like,
it's just, like we can be prejudiced, we can be bigoted, so you are being bigoted based on racial traits. If only there was a word that described that. I
still don't know what bigot means. It means you're a prejudice.
It means you have a prejudice against someone for something they can't control.
Like when Whoopi Goldberg said the Holocaust had nothing to do with race? Yeah, like that. That was one of the bigger L's in her career.
And she's been racking them up lately.
Yeah, that woman does not. I don't think she remembers what the letter W looks like. Honestly, oh my lord, that one was brutal. Big OT. What's an OT? Big OT. Big OT. What's an OT?
Tell that to Rwanda in the 90s. Ooh.
I don't know what I'm more afraid of. Hannah drawing me as a black chick now, or Jay drawing it like both of y'all would make fun of me. Green, what's the most important thing in a movie for you? Ooh. Character and progression.
Depends on the type of movie.
It does depend on the type of movie, but in general, I want well-written characters. Wait, where's this woman? I want to give her a piece of my mind? I don't know. I like to sort of remember seeing a video.
Thanks for the stream. You got a fan. Before you guys have a good night and get a good rest. Take care, Max. Hatred goes both ways, so does evil. Love only by choice.
You must choose wisely.
Choose
poorly.
Translation. You got messed up.
I don't discriminate against race, I discriminate against stupid. Oh, dude, I hate it. I hate everyone equally.
Destroyed.
I'm
the
equal
full
upper-
jackets. There is no racism in here. You are all equally worthless.
Speaking of, any thoughts on the Percy Jackson TV show? Crap!
I haven't seen it. No.
Here's the funny thing, I only read the first Percy Jackson book. I honestly thought it was fine, but I didn't really care for it all that much. Sad day when I can actually look at Harry Potter and say, yeah, this is of higher quality.
I read the first 3 and I liked it.
She did.
Well, I was in not a favorite.
Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about the story itself.
Oh yeah, lacking. But here's the thing: Gordon was making a teen novel. He put more effort into it than the average bear, but I don't think he'd say it was like it was a magnum opus.
Nah, no one should he. And it's fine. I don't hate it, but I was just kind of, it never grabbed me. It never grabbed me that much. But even I could look at the TV show and go, this ain't right. This ain't right. It ain't right. It just ain't right.
Raven, who's your favorite villain?
That's a hard question. There are a lot of villains I like. I like the Joker just because of his presence. I like M. Major from Hellsing. I like Apollyon, obviously. Lord Vader. Darth Vader. What a great villain.
Surrender. You're surrounded. The only thing I'm surrounded by is
In that order.
At that point, I'm like, I'm out.
I'm out.
Good luck, fellas.
I always say I'm not racist. I hate everyone equal, myself included.
It's like, listen, you can't hate me more than I hate myself. It's like, I hate you. Oh my gosh, me too. Oh.
You hate me? Oh, join the club.
I was hating me before it was cool. Of course, Apollo Mills. Hey,
Lordy, I saw a body.
she got that warm mommy energy. What you gonna do? What's your favorite MCU show?
I don't think I like any of the MCU shows, if I'm being honest.
The only thing I know is that in Loki they had a Loki alligator, and that amused me for half a second. I think I breathed through my nostrils for a second.
I think, okay, my favorite MCU show would probably be the Spider-Man animated series. That doesn't count, though.
Respect that to respect.
That was a good show. I was just more of a DC kid. I watched more DC shows growing up. Like Teen Titans and Justice League.
And
the Batman and the Batman, both Batman
and Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond, dude. That was actually pretty good.
And you like that.
I thought the Hawkeye show was quite good. Didn't watch it. Don't want to watch it. I just feel like storytelling as an art form is dying.
Well, at least not for mainstream stuff.
If you can play a fat, skinny, ugly woman, you can play a good, dusty, and other-looking woman.
Okay.
Who said otherwise?
Doug.
Oh yeah, gosh, that's taking me back.
Spider-Man 90s cartoon was sick. It also gave us a lot of memes.
Wasn't it awesome though? You're exactly right, Jay. It was so good. It was so good.
I smell a faint whiff of danger. Oh shoot, that's a
Joy. Shaolin, you should have done
Shaolin.
I think we have time for one more match after this one, so brace yourselves for the last match of the night.
Brace yourselves.
Revenge of the Sith is the most overrated movie. Overrated? I thought it was great. Of the prequels, it's easily the best.
It's the best.
I mean, definitely it's not as good as the OT. Don't get me wrong, but I thought that it was really good.
I mean, I wouldn't call it over. I think it's the right.
Yeah, I think it gets just enough praise and just enough
It
hate.
gets criticized for a lot of the hokey dialogue and some of the weirder points, but people enjoy it. I don't say it's overrated. When it first came out, Force Awakens was overrated. Now people see it.
The funny thing is, Jay, I actually have a question for you. You've been drawing a lot of Spawn because you like drawing him, but you said that you didn't read a whole lot of Spawn growing up. Who was your favorite Marvel or DC character? Like, who was your favorite comic book character growing up? I want to say it was Batman, but I don't think you ever told me. I'd love to hear your answer.
Many people say Revenge of the Sith is better than Empire Strikes Back.
No. That's wrong. I don't know who said that. They're wrong. But I don't think that's the popular opinion. I think that's a niche opinion. And, nah, I can't agree with that. No. Don't get me wrong, Revenge of the Sith is good. It's the best prequel movie by far, but it is not as good as The Empire Strikes Back.
I mean, the Revenge of the Sith is better than any of the sequel movies.
Yes, that's for sure. But then again, I'd say all the prequels are better than the sequel movies. I've heard people say that that Attack of the Clones is worse than the sequels. No, Attack of the Clones is freaking.
Listen, I enjoyed the stuff on Geonosis. I enjoyed the fight with Jango Fett. I enjoyed it. I agree it's the weakest of the prequels.
Yeah. Okay. Probably Spider-Man actually, but Batman and Batman Beyond was my favorite cartoon. There. Okay, that's fair. I thought you'd probably be a Batman kid because I was definitely a Batman kid. I loved Batman and Wonder Woman growing up. Those are my two favorites. I didn't know much about Marvel. The only Marvel character I knew was Spider-Man. And I did love me some Spider-Man. But mostly I watched the Sam Raimi movies. That was the Spider-Man I grew up with. And here's the thing. I know that people give Sam Raimi Spider-Man crap, but honestly, I loved it. Like, the soundtrack alone drew you in. Dun, 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 dun. Like, that soundtrack that played at the beginning of the movie. Was that not just sick? And everyone's trying to top it now. Like, you got Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Like, not Tobey Maguire, sorry. It's Andrew Garfield and, what was his name? Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield trying to top Tobey Maguire. And Tobey Maguire was definitely a little hokey, don't get me wrong, but he's still my favorite Spider-Man.
I still love it, just like here's your weapon. What the, just like, where do you get your weapon from?
Oh my god! What are your thoughts? What are thoughts on MCU Thor as a whole? I loved the first MCU Thor movie. I love the original Thor movie. Very well done. Very much enjoyed it. I saw the second one. It was pretty forgettable, I'll be honest. I didn't care all that much for Dark World. I don't even remember what the third one was about, so I can't tell it. I can't tell that. And then they definitely ruined him in Thor: Love and Thunder. They destroyed him in that, and I will not give that any credit. I think that was probably the worst Thor movie I've ever seen. Whoa! Came out of nowhere there. I love the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I think they're the best movie versions. Yes! My boy Jay up in here.
But my question for Spider-Man is, like, is he strong?
Hey, listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood.
If he has radioactive blood, what do you have, like lymphoma, atrophy, all this other stuff?
But Sam Raimi Spider-Man, like, dude, can I just say that they had ideal casting for a lot of the characters.
The casting for Green Goblin.
Good, dude. The Green Goblin was so well done.
I love the joke that for Spider-Man No Way Home, it's like, yeah, we didn't even invite William Dafoe. He just showed up and just started punching Tom Holland, and we just kept rolling.
Eternals was the worst MCU movie. Ooh, I didn't even see it.
Oh, that was a thing!
That was a thing. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see Eternals. I don't know, like...
Funny, the Eternals was not, in fact, Eternal.
I thought that maybe it would be Ant-Man Quantumania.
You ate the entire crayon factory.
Alright, this will be the last match of the night.
Yeah, we got time for one more.
We got time for one more. Alright, who we going last? We did Warden plenty tonight.
Considering the map, I think a Black Prior would be due.
A Black Prior?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But should we do Deborah, or should we do the Angel?
You must do the will of the great Angel.
I've also been trying to build a Pharaoh one.
I'm Egyptian.
Yeah, I know you're not. Well, you know what? Since Jay is here, let's do our Angel. Jay, I want you to meet our Angel Black Friar. Yes, she is an angel sent down from heaven to fight for the armies of Ashbel. And you will see her executions and see what I'm talking about. Why is it gotta be a black... Aaron's right. Why is it gotta be a black friar? Why is it black, okay? I mean, isn't that a little racist? Can't it be a... Where are the white priors? Where are the Hispanic priors? Where are the Asian priors?
Where's the Peruvian priors?
Hey, Raven, what do you prefer, Batman, Superman, or Captain America Civil War? I prefer Captain America Civil War to Batman vs. Superman. I remember when everyone was up in arms about Lando and Mace Windu being the only black people in Star Wars, like with Padme's guard captain having to move pilots a joke to you people. Here's my thing, why do you care? Like, that's my thing. Like, there aren't enough black people in Star Wars. Question, why do you give a damn?
Like, I'm sorry, was Samuel Jackson wielding a purple lightsaber?
Well, that's what they're saying.
They
were saying Mace Windu and Lando Calrissian are the only two black people in the galaxy in Star Wars, apparently. And I'm like, They are not. Like, again, as our commenter pointed out, there was the Naboo captain in the first movie. But that's not even my point. It's like, why do you need...
Captain Tanaka.
Captain Tanaka, that's right. But my thought is, like, why do you need there to be? Like, I wasn't sitting here praising the fact, oh, look, so many of the characters are white. Isn't this wonderful? I didn't care that they were white or black or what have you. I mean, what about Yoda? He's green. You don't see a lot of green characters.
Well, my issue, though, is, like, you didn't make a big deal of that race, and so we got cool characters like, you know, Mace Windu and Lando Calrissian. And then they tried to make a big deal of that race, like, look, it's Finn, he's the first black stormtrooper that defected or something. And then they make him a punchline. An afterthought.
Eternals made a giant Galactus-type hand show up on Earth at the end, and no one ever mentioned the giant hand sticking out of ever again in the MCU. Yeah, that's the thing MCU likes to do. It likes to change the entire nature of reality, and then in the next movie, never bring it up again.
Yeah, because they used to do a good job with that, like from Iron Man, Iron Man all the way out into the first Avengers movie. They did a good job of like building up, hey, there's something cool that's coming up next. Like, was it the end of the first or second Iron Man movie, like where they found Thor's hammer?
Yes.
So there was build up and all.
All right, oh dang it! I forgot. In the Minion Land, it's almost impossible to do executions.
Yep.
Okay, we need to get away. I need to get somewhere where I can do these executions because you need to see our angel executions. But yeah, like, Jay, how do you think of our angel? Her name is Rachel, or Raquel, whichever you prefer.
Celestine would be proud.
Celestine would be proud, correct.
I'm about to embark on a terrible and mind-melting journey. After I max out my Ibushi, my next mission is to rep 70 my warden, Lady Joan. Good luck. Your path is a long and perilous one, but you must succeed.
Come on, let me get her.
Let's get her to time essential, but yep.
Here we go. First one. I call upon the waters to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. That's the first one done. We got three more executions of holy variety. So we got one. I call it the baptism execution because I baptize you in the waters of the Jordan River.
Well, the water shall not make. When they drink from that water, they should never be thirsty again. Yeah. Woo! Oh, look at this, just flipping all over.
Flip these pancakes!
Once you count America is super underrated.
Alright, next one. I call upon the... Oh, no!
How dare you?
No! Don't do it! Anyway, I didn't bother watching She-Hulk. I didn't either. Well, I did watch the first episode so I could do a review of it. And I think if anyone saw my... Oh, you know what I found so funny? There was a guy who straight up tried to tell me, it'll be good. Like, you're just judging too soon. And I'm like, nah, if the first episode is anything to go
They
on.
did that with... There was another guy that did that with the Halo show. Where I was half tempted to, like, have you go reply back to that guy. It's like we're going to come back in a couple... Like, in a month when they finish the show and we're going to talk about how good it is.
And literally, he never came back.
And you're just like... I was just like... You should have messaged like, so... Want to talk about it?
All right. To the king!
Well, Jordan is actually a very good joke. I consider sad.
Yeah, Hawkeye was goated. Okay. If you say so. I don't really have any interest.
I prefer Eagle Nostril, but that's just... Well, we're listing out our favorite parts of birds. For some stupid reason, our TV show is getting... Yeah!
Alright, hold on.
Gate destroyed. To the inner gate.
Okay, we're gonna get him. Yes! This is the second execution. I call upon the sword of God. Be smited, heretic!
The sword of the spirit.
Yeah, let's straight up. I pull out the sword of the spirit and kill him. I love it. And next one. Dang it, minion!
Turn your plate, sanity.
Raven, would you say you generally like movies more often than not? Well, yes, because I only watch movies I know I'm going to enjoy or have a good feeling about.
It was funny. As a kid, that was definitely true. Because
now I barely go to see movies anymore.
Yeah, but like I remember, like it was so rare that I would watch a movie that I would just be even indifferent to. That's why, like, The Last Jedi was kind of an interesting experience because it was the first movie I ever actively hated upon first viewing.
Here's the funny thing. Lots of people have said, oh, we watched it and liked it at first, but very slowly we started to hate it. We hated it the moment we walked out of the room. All right, here's the next one. You're a demon? Purge this demon. Face the divine power of God. Be gone, foul creature. I love that one.
That is my favorite execution.
That is the best execution in game, no question. It's one of the longest, but it is so awesome. Alright, that leaves one more. We got one more holy execution to perform. I hope you've been enjoying them, Jay, because these are for you, bro.
Hear about the releasing of Marvels were about the mistakes of Kamala Khan. Isn't Kamala Khan a little too young for that?
Yeah, that shouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's not right.
How do you think an 18th century duelist would consent to these more? They die.
Unless you give them the gun.
Oh, this time that one.
Really good movie you got the -1. I've heard good things.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it too.
Big monster.
Yes, here we go. Last one.
This reminds me of the Dark Angel's motto, repent for tomorrow you die. That's a metal.
See how your company dead? Will you become the company that you keep?
You actually yelled in the theater for... I can't blame you, Jack. I would have done the same.
Are you playing a Holy Prior instead of a Black Prior? Yes, this is an angel. We're playing an angel right now. I wanted to try to make a legit angel in For Honor, and this is my creation. I made an angel.
Are you questioning the will of the great angel?
So she is a holy angel. All of her executions and modes, all that, are supposed to be reflective of an angel.
Playing the Paladin For Honor. Why not?
Behold, the might of the Lord!
I smite thee.
Are you annoyed when people react loudly in theaters? Not always. Depends on how they're reacting.
Yeah, because it's like everyone's like laughing or everyone's like shocked or something. It's one thing. But if you got somebody that's trying to have a phone conversation, then I think you know, state executions are warranted sometimes. They got the light speed skipping scene. I actually go, what the fuck are you doing?
Lark and I sat in the back of the theater, and we were trying to make fun of the movie at first, but after a while, we were just checking our watches, like
it's not over.
How is this not? We thought, okay, they escaped, like they're done now, right? No, we got to do great now.
Yep, and what really irritating is like, oh yeah, everything except what Ray was doing was pointless.
If you have a kid crying in the movie theater, yeah, I get the kid.
Yeah. And to a point, though, that's not necessarily the kid's fault. If they're like a toddler or younger.
If they're a baby, that makes sense, but the parents should take the kid out so that they're not a distraction.
Ironic because the Black Friars have a satanic thing, but we're going to take what the enemy meant for evil and turn it good.
Be baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen! Yep. That's why I wanted to make an angel. Dude, just straight up. Straight up angel right here.
Yeah, shame you couldn't be an angel with a shotgun. I'll go.
Angel with a shotgun, fighting for the Lord. I love her look, Raven. Then again, you have yet to make a character I don't like. Also, Steven looked amazing. Thank you. I worked very hard on Steven.
People tell me to Steven, I think of like Stefan from the Steve Disturbo movie.
What about Stepan Labyrinth?
Stefan, where are you going?
Stefan, get back here. What are you doing? Where are you going, man? Come on.
They are Anglo-Saxons, so technically they're Vikings. Well, not Anglo-Saxons.
Not all Anglo-Saxon.
Actually, the most Anglo-Saxons are Vikings. In fact, Vikings fought more Anglo-Saxons.
You're thinking of the Normans.
There you go. Now, those guys previously were Vikings.
I summon the sword of God.
What?
Hey Raven, do you do the Lord's Supper? Oh, you mean communion? Yes, I participate in communion. Every time our church holds communion, I participate.
Kill the commander.
In fact, I end up doing it twice in a row some days. Because I work with the online ministry, which means I sit through both services to do the online ministry and do like the chat rooms and stuff. So I get to do communion both times.
Good, yeah, it's a little different from what you might expect from, say, an Anglican Catholic or Orthodox church.
Yeah, we do it a little differently.
Yep.
Do you think it's a shame that Ubisoft has doubled down the idea that Black Friars are turkey whatever chance? I'm tired of them doing that with Orcos and with Black Friars and all of it. Hey Raven, do you have a Raven themed hero? Like myself themed? Yes, I have too. Have you made any Japanese god characters? I made a yokai character.
I suppose you could make an Amaterasu or a, which one was it? Yeah, I think you could make an
Have you ever made a demon character? Yes, I have. I have made a demon character. I've actually made a few demon characters. They're like, Mark, you remember when I made Bololock?
Yes. Or you talking about?
I think he means in general. But yes, I've made Bololock. He was my first demon character. Don't worry, he was a villain. I wasn't making like good demon characters.
What are your thoughts on German history before, you know?
Oh, it's fascinating.
I actually quite enjoy looking
Otto von Bismarck, absolute Giga Chad.
Yep.
Nope!
You're enjoying for Frederick.
Ray, what are your thoughts on Warlord? Is he still good? Warlord is strong, but boring. The thing is, Warlord is... His move kit makes him really good at defense and counterattacking, but he's so boring to play because he has no unique moveset. Like, it is very basic by the book stuff. And that's the thing, you can't really change it because it's so good, why fix it? But at the same time, it's so boring. Good fight, guys, good fight.
I challenge you to make a sympathetic human character.
Why on earth would I do that? Well, I already did, actually. I made a story about a succubus who wants to be redeemed.
That's also part comedy.
I call it, what was it?
Love Sucks.
Yeah, I think it was Love Sucks, yeah. Raven, do you find introducing the Outlander faction was smart? Yes, I think it was brilliant. I just think that they did it poorly. Instead of starting with the pirate, they should have started with Griffin and made pirate a Wulin. That would be what I would have done.
Yar.
I mean, I agree, but Warlord is so cool looking. Yeah, he's cool looking, but, I mean, you asked me my opinion.
We're talking more moveset in that regard.
Okay, so that y'all could see it better in case y'all missed it. So with my angel, Rachel, I gave her the messenger rings, idol, and in the executions. For her emotes, I used bursting flame. And for her signature, I used Yule Tree for a joke, because, you know, angel. But what I normally do is I go with devotion. And for emotes, I use reverence and desperate cry. And I use formal salute and threatening. And then for executions, I use clearance, which gives me the sword of God. Water summoner, which gives me the baptism execution. Revenant Slayer, which is killing the vampire. You tell me the knights are Christian.
Benedicts.
And then Ramiel's Ascendancy, which is just a reference to Aragorn killing that Uruk, but I still think it works for an angel. Alright, and then for the feats, I use Sinister Shield, Healing Ward, Oathbreaker, and Umbral Shelter because all just work so well. But yep, that is my angel. Now you know. And for those of you wondering about my demon character, or my demon characters, this is my yokai character. She is a yokai. And this is one of my demon characters. She is possessed by a demon. Demon! But yeah, those are the demon characters. You've, of course, got Sun Wukong. And he's technically a demon monkey, I guess you could say. But, I mean, that's just a hero skin. And then you've also got the god Anubis. I've been making him. I mean, he looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all my supernatural characters. Kiku wasn't supernatural.
Yet.
Well, I didn't make her supernatural.
Yet.
Oh, and then there's Baigu Jing, of course. I can't forget Baigu Jing.
Baigu Jing.
And for those... Oh, and you asked about a Raven-themed character. This is my Raven-themed Griffin.
Where can I find your love sex story?
Oh, there's only one chapter of it, and it is on my DeviantArt somewhere. I don't know where.
I think we put it under lock and key.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, how could I forget Mara? Mara, she's my Reaper character. She's a Grim Reaper. What's my favorite Greek myth? The Greek myth about this one guy who got turned into a chick because he pissed off Hera, and then later, yeah, just it. That
was turned to drink so that he could turn back.
Yeah, I love that.
That was wild.
But Jay, before I go, I want to know, what did you think of the Angel Black Prior? Because you had to be watching it, and I wanted to know your thoughts because I was thinking of you when I made her. Jesus turned water into wine, and he said at the Last Supper to eat the bread and drink the wine in remembrance of him. To do so is to go against the word of the Messiah himself.
Because yeah, like some churches like ours use grape juice, and I'm just like, I think you're missing the forest for the trees there. Bud.
Yeah, like genuinely, it's supposed to be symbolic. It's supposed to be a symbolic thing. Like
I know that Catholics and Orthodox, they actually believe in like what's it, transubstantiation. We don't necessarily view it in that way, and I think if you use wine in your communion, like I've had communion where we used actual wine, but I don't think the impact is lessened because you use grape juice. No,
I don't think it's a big deal. Like I think that it's totally fine. Like for example, think about this. Paul says that for some people, alcohol is a temptation that they just can't have, so they should avoid drink. So should they be forced to drink wine at communion if they know that wine is a temptation they shouldn't be exposed to? That's a contradictory thing. When Jesus said, "This is the wine, this is my blood," he was saying, this is an analogy of my blood. This is supposed to be like my blood. Do this in remembrance of me. Remember my blood. It is more important to remember the meaning rather than it is to literally drink. That means, if you take everything Jesus said literally, then you're going to be very confused.
Yep, and of course the classic example of the sinner on the cross who he didn't take communion, wasn't baptized, but Jesus still found favor with him and said, you will be with me. I say this is true. You will be with me in the kingdom of heaven.
But anyway, that's about it. People literally fought wars over wine and bread, literally. I know!
Oh, yeah, the Orthodox, literally the Orthodox and Catholics usually fight over what type of bread they should be using.
But anyway, I think that about does it. Unless y'all have any last minute questions, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Oh, before we go, let me talk about the 2 new executions since they are out. Okay, so first of all, let's look at Highlanders. I will briefly talk about it. I haven't gotten it because I just don't think it's quite good enough for me to spend steel on. But Loyalty's End, it's good, don't get me wrong, and it'll definitely get high marks. But that just felt way too choppy to me. It didn't feel fluid. It felt like, just woo, like it went up way too fast. But it's fine. I don't dislike the one. I don't like is the Warlord one. Warlords is actually garbage. Take a look at this crap. Yeah, that's it. I'm like, that is so terrible. That is such an awful execution. Literally just get slapped in the face and bashed into the ground 3 times, and then a roar, and it's like, no, that will get low points when I grade it. That will get low lethality points because you could very easily survive this. It would be one thing if he was grabbing his head, like if he grabbed his head and was smashing that like a coconut, but he's not. He's grabbing him by the shoulders. He's grabbing him by the chest. And you're losing some of that force when landing them. I guess you could say there's whiplash to that, but there's no guarantee that will kill. There's just a chance you'll get a concussion. Keep in mind, football players slam into each other, rugby players slam into each other all the time and take similar kinds of trauma, and they take way more than that. This is nothing. I would legitimately say that the blood is very deceptive. People say, but look at all the blood. Yeah, they'll throw blood on anything.
Well, even then, it's like you could have broken the nose, and that's going to bleed a lot, but that doesn't necessarily mean death.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it could kill.
It could kill, but that is a very
considering he is wearing a helmet, it could, but it's just...
Well, I mean, leaving out the helmet. I would say even without a helmet, there's a good chance you'd live through that.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I'm saying, like the fact that the Warlord's helmet, your metal impact.
Oh, well... No, I'm not even talking about... Warlord doesn't even hit him with his helmet. Look again. Warlord never hits him with his helmet. No, he's slamming... Look at him. He's slamming his head into the ground. Look at this. What? Slap? Jumps on him?
Look at the head connection there.
So you think that... Oh, you think it's because the head is connecting into his face?
Yes. I think that's what that
I thought it was just that he was bashing his head into the ground.
No. Because look, he hits him with his head. 3 times.
I still don't think that's enough.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's enough to kill him, but it's possible.
It's possible, but very unlikely.
Yeah,
I would give this a 1 or a 2.
And this is how the grading execution things are made, because we'll discuss this back and forth.
Yeah, I would say that's a 1 or a 2 in lethality, but we'll talk about that more when we get All right, well, anyway, that's about all the time we have for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. We did have a good time. Jay, thank you especially for popping in. I know that you probably have a lot going on. Love having you here every time. Hannah, wherever you are, glad you're here. Aaron, glad that you got to stick around for a bit. We'll talk later. All right, well, thank you guys so much. And as all, tomorrow, Lark, do you have anything going on tomorrow evening?
Maybe in the evening.
If he does, I may do another stream with you guys just for fun. We will see, but don't know yet. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And as always, we will see you in our next one. Take care.
Have a good one.